Emily, and I'm doing another story video. This story is probably going to be a really funny story. This is a story of how I asked one of the guys I had a crush on for his phone number. Let me tell you, this guy and I'm not going to say his name or anything because I don't have a crush on him anymore. We are still friends, and I actually don't even think he watches my YouTube videos, but if he does, sorry, dude. Don't judge me from this video, but hey, you know me better now for knowing how much it took to ask you, so, like I said, doubt he's gonna watch, but if he does, I don't know, I'd kind of be nervous about it, though. This video probably wouldn't be posted if I knew, if I had any, kind of suspicion that he watched my videos, but I know he doesn't, so. I'm pretty sure if any of my friends watch this that I talked to for it, then they're gonna know exactly who it is. Most people are probably gonna know who it is because so many people found out about it, and I don't know why. As you probably know, I don't have much experience with guys. I don't have much luck with guys. I'm not good with anything dealing with guys. So when I get a crush on anybody, usually it doesn't like get to the point where it's like I really actually want to date, like I actually want to date you. It's more of just like, oh, you're cute, I like you kind of thing. This one actually did get that far, I guess. So, but I was like, I don't want to, say anything, don't want anything to happen. Basically, if anything happens, like it's gonna come from him. Like he can be the one to instigate all this. I was like, it would just be cool to have his number just to, talk to him, because it was the point where I didn't get to see him like all that much. And all of my friends that went to my school is gonna know who this is, so just ignore me. I don't like him anymore. Like, we're friends. Get over it. I'm over it. Anyway, we worked together in the theater, and I was like just wanting to get his number just to have conversation, and also like there were a couple times when I needed it, because when I was like, oh, maybe like is anybody in the theater? Is he in a theater? Is there any work to do? Because it was just kind of like that time. It was kind of in the weeks of like we were kind of getting a set together, but it wasn't like getting down to like the show, to like getting close to the show yet. So it was kind of in the stage of like sometimes there was days when we weren't in there. So sometimes I was just like, I didn't like, if nobody's there, I just wanted somebody to be able to be like, hey, are you supposed to be there or something? Or then there was times when I had free time, I'm like, hey, are you in the theater? Do you need help? That was more the basis of what I wanted it to, not just because like I was trying to ask him out or anything, because I wasn't trying to ask him out. I was like, how? I don't get it. This is weird. Like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to ask. And like my friends are like, just ask. Like, just ask. Like, he's not gonna think anything's weird. Just ask him. Like, and I'm like, I don't know. This is weird. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Is he gonna think I'm weird for this? And they're just like, he's not gonna think you're weird. Like, and so one of my friends at this point, and she was like, Emily, how did you get my number? And I was like, well, I messaged you on Facebook because I asked you if there's anything going on in theater, and you said you hardly check it, and so to get a hold of you I should use your number. And she was like, see? There you go. And I was like, well, I'm not just gonna randomly message him on Facebook. And I'm like, and she's like, just ask a question next time you go in the theater and see him, and then say you've been trying to ask for a while, and you want to get his number in just in case, like, you have, like, if you have another question similar to that, you don't have to wait until you see him if it's a couple of days till you see him or something. And so I was like, oh, well, okay, that kind of makes sense. And that's like not just me saying, yo, I want your number. And this is the point where like I was like, okay, I've got to play this. I have to know exactly what I want to say, or else I'm gonna freak out and I'm gonna make a fool out of myself, because that's just what I do. Like, I was at the point where I was like, I gotta know. So I was like, my plan was to ask a question about the theater, if there's I'm gonna have to explain that, so I'm not gonna say. But anyway, it was a question like dealing directly with the theater stuff. And so finally, it was almost like a week later, I think, when I finally saw him. But I was like, hey, I have a random question. And I asked, he answered, and I was like, okay, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but I've been trying to ask you that for a week, so can I just have your number in case, like, I had to ask you something else like that? So that way I don't have to wait till I see you. And he's like, oh, yeah, sure. And so I just, like, handed him my phone, and he put his number in there, and I'm like, okay, and I'll just text you, and... So, like, I texted him, and then, like, he had to go to class, so he left. And it was just, like, I put in so much, like, effort and time, and I freaked out so much about asking, and he was just like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, I'm weird. Like, why was it that big of a deal for me? Like, I don't know why it was such a big deal for me, and it was, like, fine. And then, we actually ended up hanging out with a whole bunch of other friends that night anyway. I mean, we actually did talk I mean, most of the time, usually, like, during the semester, it was actually for, like, school-related stuff, or theater-related stuff, or work-related stuff. But, like, over Christmas break or something, we texted quite a bit. So, it was such a huge deal, even though it really wasn't, and I just made it a huge deal. Yeah, I don't know. I'm weird. I, for some reason, thought I had to make a big deal about it. Just say it in the future. I'm probably not asking anybody else any other guys for their number that I like. Probably not asking any other guys that I like for their number, because I'm not planning on liking anymore. That's how that went, and, yeah, I don't think he realizes how much effort I put into that. It was probably supposed to, like, it was supposed to be, like, a fleeting thing, like oh, hey, while I'm thinking about it, can I get your number? Not a, like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm gonna say, this is exactly what I'm gonna say. Okay, got it, I know what I'm gonna say. It's already, like, scripted in my head. He doesn't even watch this video, and if you watch this video, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so weird. Please don't judge me. Like, I got over it, obviously. I know we're friends. I'm cool with that. Yeah. I'm such an idiot. If any of my other friends watch this, don't judge me. And if the ones that I was talking to watch this, like, yeah, I mean, I told you how it ended up anyway, so. I hope you enjoyed this story, and give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up for me making a fool out of myself in front of guys like I normally do. Subscribe to my channel to be notified when I post more videos. And all my links are down there in the description, so you can go check those out. What is my... Oh, yeah. Like I said, I don't want to change. I like this outfit, I like this look, I like this makeup. Even though my lipstick's wearing off, but still. I like it. I don't want to take it off yet. And I want to just record a whole bunch of videos. Hang on. My iPod's doing something weird.